and welcome to special spooky edition of Uquiz video. My name's Ace, he, him, his, and let's get into it. What's your horror movie weapon? Pick a classic Universal horror film. See The Phantom of the Opera, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Mummy, Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, The Wolf Man, Dracula. So I gotta be honest with you, I've not watched any of these. I don't know if I would like to watch these. Okay, so I haven't seen any of these, so I'm gonna pick one based off of vibes alone. I guess we can pick The Mummy. The Mummy sounds fun. Never mind, we're picking the Wolfman. The vibes told me to. Pick a gay as fuck horror duo. Lestat and Louise. The two dudes from Saw. Paul and Peter from Funny Games. Will Graham and Hannibal Lecter. Billy and Stu. That says Herbert West and Dan Kane. I guess the two dudes from Saw. I don't know. I've seen that movie. Pick a vampire film. 30 Days of Night. Let the Right One In. Fright Night. Either one. The Vampire's Coffin. The Lost Boys. Ganja and Hess. I've not seen any of these, but I've seen Blackula. I only watch bad horror movies. Okay, sorry. It's not that funny. Anyway. Vibes alone. Fright Night. That sounds like a vibe. I'm vibing with that one. Okay, pick a foreign horror film. Did I say any of those words right? Give me a second. Pick a foreign horror film. Okay, there we go. Go Godzilla! Do you guys know that Blue Oyster Cult song? Because I do. Let's see. There's also Nosferatu, Onibaba, House, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, and The Wailing. But I'm gonna pick Godzilla. Because giant monster, man. Pick a horror trope. Medical horror, subverted innocence, self-amputation, cannibalism. Okay, I got it out. I did it. Demonic possession, white mask of doom. Are you gonna pick demonic possession, I guess? I don't know. Pick a horror place to spend a lovely vacation at less than 3. Woodsboro, Derry, Maine, Haddonfield, Illinois. Did I just pronounce the S on Illinois? Oh my goodness. Camp Crystal Lake. Wait, is that the one from Scooby-Doo? Give me a minute. No, the animated. No, the one... Camp Lake monster movie? No! The one... No! Wait a minute. Maybe I can find it this way. Come on. This one! Fishman. Camp Scare. Okay. Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. Okay, camp name. Alright, plot. It's called Camp Little Moose. What's the lake called? I would really find it. What's the name of the lake? Big Moose Lake. Well, how did I... Camp Crystal. Oh, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking of Crystal Cove. Rip. Okay. The Bates Motel, the Overlook Hotel. I gotta be honest, I don't know what any of these are, except I think Derry, Maine was a Conjuring one. I don't know. Oh man, I'm getting called out. Because I only watch bad horror movies. Um, I don't know. I like Maine. Maine is nice. I go to Maine all the time. Pick a horror lady. Let's see. Anna, Possession. Rosemary from Rosemary's Baby. Helen Lyle from Candyman. Which Candyman? There are like 3. Regan from The Exorcist. Laurie Strode from Halloween. Susie Banyan from Suspiria. I've seen Halloween, so I'm picking Laurie. Because I've actually seen that one. And the second one. I haven't seen any of the others, though. Pick another horror lady. I feel real bad because my American accent, horror, is pronounced horror. It sounds like horror. um, so I am saying horror. The horror lady, not the horror lady. I don't know who any of these ladies are, but she looks real done with everything, so. Pick one of my favorite underrated horror movies. Doctor Sleep. Ouija. Oh, wow. Because I'm reading it, I can no longer pronounce it. Ouija. Origin of Evil. As Above, So Below. I've seen that one. Good Night, Mommy. Bluebeard. The Fly. 1958. As Above, So Below was pretty good, actually. So, I can pick that with confidence. Pick a horror, dude. I just really... Pick a horror, dude. Pick a horror, dude. Ash Williams, Jack Torrance, Chris Washington. I've seen the Scissorhands movie. Edward Scissorhands, R.J. McCready, Patrick Bateman. I don't know who any of these other people are, but I've seen the Scissorhands movie. Pick a horror. Pick a horror movie. Pick a horror. I can't. Pick a horror film I haven't seen yet. I know. The Blair Witch Project. I have also not seen that. I have not seen Misery. I have not seen Saint Maud. I have never seen What Happened to Baby Jane. I have not seen The Descendant. I have not seen The Faculty. But I feel like I should watch The Blair Witch Project, just so I can know what everybody else is fucking talking about.
What are you two fucking talking about?
Pick an episode of The Twilight Zone based on the title. Good, because I've never seen The Twilight Zone. Yeah, I would like to, though. The Lateness of the Hour. 5 characters in search of an exit. Static. King 9 will not return. To Serve Man. The 30-Fathom Grave. That one, that sounds like a title. Pick a Rob Zombie film. 31. The Devil's Rejects. Halloween 2007. House of 1,000 Corpses. The Lords of Salem. So I haven't seen the remake Halloween. I also haven't seen any of these other things, but House of 1,000 Corpses, I don't know, that sounds like a movie. Pick a horror-inspired oh my god, whatever. Study for Lady Macbeth. The Scream. I do love The Scream by Edvard Munch. That's a good one. The Empire of Light by Renee Magritte. The Nightmare by Henry Fuseli. And yeah, Saturn Devouring. Is that Zeus, I think? I don't know. By Francisco de Goya. Anyway, so I picked The Scream because I really do like that painting, and I think the Saturn Devouring one is a really... This band was disturbed. Wasn't this in his house? Wasn't this the guy who like painted on his walls but then people only found out once he died, and then Is that the guy? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Moving on. Last one. Pick a way to die in a horror film. Betrayed by my best friend, eaten by a huge monster, left to bleed out alone in the woods. I survived! I accidentally fell onto a sharp object. I'm laughing because that's so me. I'm so clumsy. Extremely violently. I get to pick because accidentally fell on a sharp object is the most likely for me, but if I get to pick, I'm getting eaten by a huge monster. I mean, I could pick to survive, but that's lame. So, yeah. My result is an axe. You do the heavy lifting around here, and you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. Your friends all love and depend on you. You better bet I got a freaking axe. What were the other options? Good old kitchen knife, scissors, enchanted book of evil spells. Oh man, that would have been sick. Chainsaw or baseball bat. I mean, minus the book, the axe is probably the best one for me. I'd axe somebody. Can I ask you a question? Alright, so there's that for that one. And we have one more horror-themed quiz up. I don't know, maybe I'll find some more. What horror trope are you? Let's start. First, pick a time of day. Okay, this is really hard to read on this background, just saying. The early blue hours of the morning, before the sun has risen and just as the night has ended. Exactly noon, when the sun is at its highest and the day seems like it will never end. Sunset, when you can see the warm colors in the sky mixing together as the hardship of the day begins to melt off. Late night, when the sky is so dark it mixes with the tree line. I'm gonna pick sunset. Actually, like, before sunset, but like, so like, you know, when everything turns orange, but it's like, it's not sunset, but it's like before sunset, and I'm so bad at this. I don't know. If you get it, you get it. Are you more, wow. Okay. Are you more introverted or extroverted? I am more introverted. Yeah. How do you respond to feeling lonely? I can't stand the feeling. I call or hang out with friends as soon as possible. I don't mind it most of the time, even if it gets bad at points. I rarely feel lonely and I prefer being alone. There's one or two specific people I turn to when I feel lonely. I don't really feel lonely a lot. I don't really hang out with people, but I don't really want to. Like, I have designated days and like I do D&D on Sunday and I interact with other human beings when I go to work. and I go to see my sister and my nephew on Friday. And that's basically that's what I do. I'm not interested in being around people all the time. I like my alone time. I like to do my own thing. I do like to see other people or interact with other people, but just like small doses. Pick a deadly sin. Okay, that ain't it, sis. Pick a deadly sin. I don't know why I stuck another L in there. I'm struggling. It's late. It's late for me. Okay. Pride, sloth, gluttony, lust, envy, greed, wrath. I guess gluttony. I like to eat, right? Like, I'm not very lustful. I'm not very envious. I don't think I'm very greedy. I'm not very wrathful. I don't really like any of these four. I mean, they're not fun. Well, I mean, lust is kind of a fun sin, but pride or sloth, I don't know. I don't really vibe with those either. Gluttony is probably, that's the one I'd pick. It's vague. It's not like pick the one that you are the most or that you like the most or whatever. It just says pick one. And I pick gluttony. I don't know why I feel the need to defend myself so we're gonna move on. Pick a Van Gogh painting that I love. I do like Starry Night.
Starry, starry night.
Almond Blossom. That one's kind of nice. I've never seen that one before. Irises. That one's pretty nice. Portrait of Joseph Roulin. Memory of the Garden in Eton. Skull of a skeleton with burning cigarette. Okay, we probably could have named that one something cool, but it's okay. Vase with 12 sunflowers. Again, probably could have named it something cool, but it's fine. At Eternity's Gate. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That's a cool name for a painting. It is. I don't know. I think I'm going to pick this Almond Blossom one. Smoking is bad for you. I don't care if you don't have lungs. Pick some song lyrics that make me shit myself. I'm not gonna ask questions. Give your heart and soul to charity, 'cause the rest of you, the best of you, honey, belongs to me. By Hosier. Good for Hosier. Oh, let's get old-fashioned, back to how things used to be. If I get old-fashioned, would you get old-fashioned with me? Whatever. We already established I can't read, okay? So get over it. Okay. He admits to the forest fire that he started up from a lack of something better going on. Tell your friends it's a 4 alarm, just a smoke screen. We're all liars. In old Venetia, I made my trade selling marionettes in my ramshackle place. On that hallowed night when I lost my life, all I remember was the gleam of the knife. I don't know, that one's kind of nice. That one sounds like a line, you know? So I don't blame you if you want to bury me in your memory. I'm not the girl I ought to be, but maybe when you tell your friends, you can tell them what you saw in me and not how I turned out to be. Hey, don't sell yourself short like that. Don't do it. You're good. Mitski. I don't know who that person is, but you know, it's okay. All of the sorrow won't fit in his chest. It just burns like a fire in the pit of his chest. And his heart is a bird on a spit in his chest. How long, how long, how long? You know, normally I'd harp on the rhyming chest with chest multiple times, but it's okay. It's from Hades Town, apparently. Tears falling down at the party, saddest little baby in the room. Fears, tell me fears, don't get me started. I get a little gray hair for every scare you share. Where's that one I said sound like a line? Oh yeah. On that hallowed night when I lost my life, all I remember was the gleam of the knife. We'll pick that one. Do you prefer warm or cool colors? I guess I prefer warm colors. I like warm colors. Are you an early bird or a night owl? I am a night owl. Pick an excerpt. Oh, there's so much reading. Oh, I have ADHD, which makes it very difficult to read, actually. These were the things he had told her. He had held his son, who had known life only within her, against his chest in a darkened room in an unknown wing of a hospital. He had held him until a nurse knocked and took him away, and he promised himself that day that he would never tell Shoba because he still loved her then, and it was the one thing in her life that she wanted to be a surprise. I don't know this a temporary matter. The Haunting of Hill House. I read that book. Journeys end in lovers' meeting. I have spent an all but sleepless night. I have told lies and made a fool of myself, and the very air tastes like wine. I have been frightened half out of my foolish wits. but I have somehow earned this joy. I have been waiting for it so long. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I didn't read that one. I started reading that one. I never finished that one. I read the other Shirley Jackson book. What was it? We Have Always Lived in a Castle? Was that Shirley Jackson? I've confirmed that was Shirley Jackson. We have always lived in a castle. But I watched The Haunting of Hill House. The Heart's a Heavy Burden from Howl's Moving Castle. I have not seen it. I want to see it. It's just me just saying that all the time this episode, huh? This episode, I don't know, this video, you just give it to me. It's fine. Love him, said Jack with vehemence. Love him and let him love you. Do you think anything else under heaven really matters? Still have... Oh, wait. And how long at the best can it last, since you are both men and still have everywhere to go? Only 5 minutes, I assure you. Only 5 minutes, and most of that Hellas in the dark. Alright, well, that's certainly a thing. I want to be justice, love, and the wrath of God all in one. I did read Persepolis. I'm gonna pick that one. Pick another painting. Didn't we already go over this one? Was that in a different Uquiz, or was that in this same Uquiz? I don't know. I'll put the answer on screen. Then there's Ophelia. Judith slaying Holofernes. I don't know who that is. Hamlet. Portrait of Madame X. Shakuntala, I think is, I don't know. I still hate this picture, this painting. Whatever. I don't know, I guess I pick Ophelia. I liked that play. Choose a tarot card. Do you have the star? You don't have the star, because that's the one I would pick, because that's mine. Let's see, the Tower, the Hanged Man, Strength, the Moon, the Fool, which means new beginnings, and I do love the Fool, the Lovers, the Devil, the World. Pio Brando, the world! Why are you tired? Look, you do not want to get into that with me. It is something new every day. There is no rest, no sleep, no moment of reprieve. I doubt it will help. More than anything, I just want to sleep. I feel that. I've never known anything else. The exhaustion, the fatigue, it is as much part of me as my bones and blood. I cannot imagine myself without it. Not for me. I sleep, and I sleep, and I sleep, and nothing ever changes. I drown myself in sheets and suffocate in pillows, but the weariness never leaves me. Or, I am not tired. I am tired, and it's something new every day. What is worship? It is complete, utter devotion, body, mind, and soul. There is no self. There is only what I can be. I am it, and it is me. Okay. It is kindness and gentle hand. What greater worship is there than offering a warm place to sleep? It is the ground, and it is being returned to the earth. No gods, no kings, no individual in the end. It is destructive, and it is a weapon. This question is so vague, and the answers are not helping me figure out what it means. I mean, to worship something, someone, I mean, you kind of, if you're worshiping something, you're putting it above you. I don't know, I guess the first one is like what, look, I'm autistic, and this is way too vague for me. Okay, I don't know. Worship, I mean, I'm gonna go with the first one, I guess, because that's what happens when you worship, I guess. I don't know. I don't... The only other thing I would pick here is it is destructive and it is a weapon. So I guess we're just gonna move on. Choose something to take from my pockets. A bracelet of multicolored beads. It was given to me by my lover and it goes with every outfit. Okay. A crumpled receipt for junk food. It lightened my wallet quite a bit, but the comfort of the meal settled my mind. A penny almost completely mint green. It has settled into a tear in my pocket. I don't like change because it's gross. And I don't want to take the bracelet your lover gave you. I do not like that word, but it's okay. Except for in the song lover. I guess I should pronounce it lover instead of lover, but it's just um it's fine. I guess I'll take your receipt. I can scan it into an app and whatever, probably. I don't know. There are apps for that, and then you get points or whatever. I don't know. Leave me alone. I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to tell me something. Hate these. I hate the ones at the end. I always skip them. Except for sometimes. Which means I don't always skip them. And okay, I can't handle it right now. Result, the killer. Was there ever a choice? Maybe, but that fork in the road is far, far behind you. You surround yourself now with sharp things, tools to harm, and they have become your only family. You are the thing that goes bump in the night, and you hunt for scurrying mice like a hungry cat. Maybe, just maybe though, one can finally put an end to your hunt and allow you to rest. Let's see. You could also get the ghost, the monster, the haunted house, the lover, the final girl, the ancient evil, or the sacrifice. But I'm the killer. Honestly, good for me. Uh, so, yeah. I think that will conclude our, spooky Uquiz, video. If you like this video, feel free to like this video. Comment anything you'd like to see me do in the future, any ideas, or if you took these quizzes and what you got. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Bye!